The Texas Department of Transportation continuously looks at ways to improve roadway safety. This includes operating to be in line with federal requirements to reduce wet weather accidents. Working with the Texas A&M Transportation Institute, TxDOT is looking at how to reduce these types of accidents by focusing on the road's pavement.
So currently, during the design phase, the designers consider many aspects that can affect the overall safety of the roadway. And one of these considerations is materials.
There's several things that affect why a person may have an accident in wet weather. And so we look at the condition of the pavement and how the car interacts with it. So currently, TxDOT has a program set up to select the aggregate that's used on the surface in an effort to be more efficient and effective in the use of how the aggregate is selected. We wanted to take and merge the aggregate selection with the Safer by Design tool.
So when the pavement is wet, we want to avoid it being slippery while we're driving. So the selection of the aggregate used to build the pavement is critical, since the aggregate plays a key role in the interaction between the vehicle tires and the pavement surface.
So one of the tasks was to develop a risk assessment procedure, and we were able to do that based on an analysis of the crash records that the DPS provides to TxDOT. We looked at the pavement condition data that TxDOT collects annually. We looked at weather data, and we combined all that in order to develop a risk based on the pavement condition to the potential to have a crash. And so when we go through and we select the pavement surfacing that we need, we can do it on a risk-based assessment.
For the next steps, we're going to use results from an ongoing project, 0-7151, and will be included into the framework set up by this project to better predict the pavement friction and risk of wet weather accidents.
We recognize that in wet weather we need to slow down and be more careful, and because of that we have to look at the condition on the road, and we want to make sure that the road is not slippery. An important part of that is the interaction with the tire and the pavement surface. TxDOT was very supportive of us. They provided us all of the data that we needed to do the analysis, and they were very active in reviewing what we were doing as we progressed, and they were very helpful to us.
Yeah, the most important results of this project was definitely the development of risk levels for the pavement friction in relation to minimizing wet weather accidents, with the main goal to make the road safer to the traveling public.
For more information and to find the publication for this project, please visit the TxDOT Research Library at the link shown below.